All right. I am back. I know that I had to look back over and see where I ended because, yo, I was really getting into the story. But hold on, let me turn it back around. Lights, camera, action. Let's go. Action. Hold up. Right. Okay. Right. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Right? But anyway, so what I was saying within the last video, I may be contradicting myself. What I can tell you is general basis from the Jarvis Landry game was that in the play that I made, I basically caught a short pass. And yo, listen, I was putting a number of moves on people, and then like I was like running from one direction to another, and then I ended up cutting across fields, and I ended up scoring. And afterwards, bro, listen, everybody was freaking lit. Everybody was like, oh! Hey, yo, I remember I scored, ran up. Y'all know the thing you do in football. Like, damn, I forget what they call it, but it's like both people jump up, and it's like, bam, man, it was lit. But because I'm trying to think, I don't recall what the. I think it was like I took a slant route, right? It was like I took a slant route, and again, I shook the first person, and then I was running across somebody else, right? I was able to slap their hand away. I keep them from two-hand touching me because we're playing two-hand touch. This ain't tackle football, but it would have been nice if it was tackle football. But I ended up shaking those two people and then cutting back across, and then whatever reason I ended up, I ended up cutting back across field, and everybody's still coming after me, but it didn't make not a lick of difference because I still scored. But the reason why I call it the Jarvis Landry game is because literally I don't think this happened on Monday. I don't think we played on Monday, but it was. Just know that the Sunday before this particular game, this particular instance that I'm talking about, Jarvis Landry, Miami Dolphins, this was when Jarvis played on the Dolphins, right? And what had happened was it was something crazy. It was something spectacular. He took a curl route or a slant route. He shook a couple people, right? Ran across field or whatnot and ended up scoring. And what I'm saying is I made the same exact play. And that's why I dubbed it the Jarvis Landry game. Not to mention I had another touchdown that was very, very similar to also similar or whatnot, where I shook a lot of people and ended up scoring. And then bro, listen, man, I was on one. I was hitting them with the big plays. And then there was one play where I caught a pick. And this was after I scored that touchdown, right? I ended up catching a pick. I believe it was a tip pass. And then I shook one person, shook another, and then I'm running back downfield, all the way downfield, and I ended up having to run out of bounds because I didn't because otherwise they had me cornered off and I couldn't quite do nothing. But you know what? I don't even run out of bounds. What the fuck? Hell no. I don't even run out of bounds. Nah, I think they just two-hand touched me. But bro, that was something, and it reminds me because there is a game I don't even have this typed out, but there's something that I call the Malcolm Jenkins game, right? And funny enough, this is how I'm not gonna say coincidental how funny it is, right? Because in this particular game, this was when I was first getting in with I was first linking up and get I'm trying to establish a connection with this group of these group of guys or whatnot. Again, athletic, bro. They play football, basketball, all sorts of shit, right? And we're all freshmen, right? And I remember, and this is why I think that I was I was coming in in the Jarvis Landry game. I was like, bro, listen, I'm the underdog. Listen, I'm the king of the freaking nerds. Yo, you better recognize, man. We ain't all, listen, we I don't know, we ain't all skinny. But I tell you this, we could come out and ball too. Don't fucking play with us, all right? But anyway, right? But Cause I remember I was like the last person picked or whatnot. Nobody passed me the ball or whatnot when we was on offense. And then not only that, but somebody made a good play. There was like somebody who I wasn't even guarding, right? But I saw them running a streak or running deep. And so like I was covering my guy, but I tried to help out, and I was like, oh dang, I see the ball, and I tried to tip the ball away, but my teammate who was also on defense, he wasn't within the vicinity, right? So when I tipped the ball up, right, the only person within the area was the receiver who was running the streak. So again, tipped it, and he happened to be within the area, so he caught it, and he took it he took it for the touchdown, right? And of course, bro, if y'all know anything about sports, especially again, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Playing with my brothers, all right, and I mean brothers, not brothers as in like like oh like me and them like biological brothers. I mean like no brothers, like 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 hey yo black men, like men to black men, that sort of stuff right there, man. They was like, bro, what the fuck, bro? You gave up the touchdown. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, yo, I thought you was in the area, bro. What the Bro, listen, I tried to make a play. Shit, hell, if I didn't, then either way it was gonna be a TD. but yeah, I do know, again, I didn't have many highlights from that particular game, but what I did do is, let me see how much time I have. Okay, I got a couple more minutes. I didn't get to the question that I wanted to, but hey ho, it is what it is, right? But this was the highlight, right? And it was funny because that Sunday before, what happened was it was something like it was the Eagles versus the Patriots. Somebody like Danny Amendola or somebody fumbled within the red zone, and Malcolm Jenkins picked up the ball, right, and ran it all the way back for a touchdown. And this is exactly what happened, bro. Somebody on the offensive side, they were getting down to the red zone. Somebody caught it. Right, the ball got poked loose, right, and when it got poked loose, obviously people on the offense are going to be like, no, that's the dead ball. People on the defense was like, hey, it's live. I said, fuck it, picked the ball up, and I took off. I was taking off, bro. I was running, and then there was somebody on offense who was chasing me, so I knew for a fact this was live, right? And then, but I had a blocker luckily with me, and so I was just zigzagging. I was like, yeah, let me zigzag real quick. We got to get it into the end zone, and I knew that's what I dubbed the Malcolm Jenkins game, because even the coach of the Hope classes, there were two of them. One of them, he came up, he was like, hey man, hey, that's the Malcolm Jenkins play, and I was like, yes, that it is. Hold on, let me see how much time I got though. Oh shoot, it's about to cut off on me. Hey ho, I don't quite know how much